Hello everybody and welcome to my video about the Australian culture. If you want more information, I'm going to put the link of my blog this about the Australian culture in the description. So, welcome to Australia. Okay. My first thought of Australia, like the tip of the iceberg, my first thinking, my stereotypes, because the tip of the iceberg are like the visible things, the popular things of a country. Maybe it could be architecture, sports, traditions, and in the particular case of Australia, like in the animals, are an important one. Okay, this is my art about the most typical things of Australia. So you can look a koala, super famous koalas in Australia, a kangaroo, like this. About these sports, they play a lot of American football or only football. In food, they love the meat pie, and like the breakfast always is a toast with Vegemite. There's like a sauce, and this is the about architecture. Look at this. Is the most famous opera in Australia is in Sydney. It's a beautiful architecture, and this is cricket and surf. And the man of the mirror is one of the primitive culture from Australia. Okay, go next. Okay, when my first thinking of Australia, when I don't before investigate, was that in Australia, kangaroos everywhere. And in the neighborhood, I don't know, you come out of your home and a kangaroo. Go to the mall, maybe a kangaroo. When I investigate about it, that is more or less true, because in some places you can see kangaroos everywhere, like literally in your neighborhood, but it don't happen in all the cities. Other thing that I had of Australia is that everyone knows how to surf. Why? Because Australia is like an island. So I think, okay, if you live in an island, you need to know how to swim. Like surf is a representative sport. I think, okay, surf, or everyone knows to surf. But investigating, I discovered that not really, that almost more of the middle of the population don't know how to surf. So this is a stereotype that is not true. Now, other one is breakfast always with Vegemite, and they couldn't live without it. Okay, this is because I explained you in the past slide that they always eat Vegemite with toast, and this is one more time more or less true, because they love the Vegemite, but they could live without it. It's like sometimes typical, in Colombia we have typical things, typical food, but not really we always eat it all the days. No, but we love it and we eat it commonly. Now, dangerous animals that will kill you are everywhere. I love this one because this stereotype is made by memes, because like in I don't know what year, but always I've had the thinking that like super beaks, spiders or snakes, like everything in Australia will kill you. And investigating it, I discovered that it could be more or less true, but more fake like true, because it's true that are dangerous animals, but you don't going to see them in your neighborhood. You don't not are like kangaroos, but yes, some animals. And but I think that people in Australia is like adapted to live with these strange for us animals. But I don't know really. Okay, go next. Oh, sorry. Next. Culture difference. Okay, now we're going to compare the Colombian culture and the Australian culture. And for this, we're going to use um, maybe an important thing for this kind of things, and it's the Lewis model. I don't know if you know what is the Lewis model, but it's like you're seeing it. It's like a diagram that show you like the like how the personality maybe of the people that live in some of these countries, in some countries. And now, okay, Colombia is, where is Colombia? In multi-active. Yeah, and we can read here that if you are in multi-active, you are emotional, luscious, impulsive, and Australia is here. It is in the middle of linear active and multi-active and more nearly of linear active. So there are differences. Maybe a person that come to Colombia and they are from Australia. Maybe they are punctual and always get on time. And you know that Colombian people rarely get on time. So I think that is a difference. And being linear active is more, you can read here that this is a planner and we are more emotional. So this is a big difference because multi-active people, Colombian people, it's more like, I think that I need to do it. I don't know why, but I need to do it. And Australian people who have or can have these feelings, but because they are in the middle, but it's more like, okay, maybe I have that feeling, but I really need to do it. So that's maybe a difference. So I think that if you are from Australia or from Colombia and you're going to travel to one of these two countries, you need like investigate some of the culture to don't get like surprised. So go next. Okay, so cultures. Okay, in Australia, like in all the world, exists some subcultures that are cultures in cultures, So I selected 3 cultures that I think that are interesting. And one of these cultures are, first, there are literally people that get clothes of animals and can do a lot of things. I don't want to specify. But it's like maybe a role game, but they love looks like animals. And naturalists, I think that the picture could give you a good reference of what is it of our naturalists. And they are like people that wanna live really, really connected to the nature, and they are most of the time without clothes. So that is all. They wanna live in the nature with animals, with feeling the trees too close. And finally, there were final subculture I select Elvis Presley fanatics. Sure to say they love Elvis, and actually they do a lot of things related to Elvis. You know, look at these clothes. It's like Elvis, and this trend is the Elvis Express. So they are like super fanatics of Elvis. And in Colombia, exist some of these subcultures. I think that maybe yes, it's possible. I think that maybe a short number of people, because I don't know no one that are for real naturalists or really fanatics. Not in my social in my social circle, but I'm sure that exists people that love the culture for is natural, is a Elvis Presley fanatic here in Colombia. Yeah, and it is because the globalization and now as a subculture and you can say like, oh my god, I think that I like it and I feel identified with it, and you don't need to be Australian to feel identified with something that Australians do. And finally, we can do a reflection about stereotypes, I think, because like you could see, I have a stereotype as Australian, like they could be of this way, or I don't think it's a good way to go to Australia because maybe it's dangerous or people is not like I want people. But when you investigate, you could discover a lot of things of countries and you could say, oh my god, that is so good, that is better than I think, and it's not Chimba. So, this is a me invitation that not stereotypize nothing, anything. So, that's all. Thanks you for watching. Bye bye.